back to our last Disney video.
It's sad.
It is sad. It took us, let's see, we were there in January, 5 months, but we got there.
You know, we always talk about how people, like other YouTubers will watch, will be like, why are they showing their trip from January and May? And now we completely understand.
Now we know. And that's just the way that it works out. So, to be honest, we don't have a whole lot to talk about with this video.
Right.
All we're going to cover really is the last night that we were there, and then the following day that we left.
Yeah, we still wanted to wrap everything up for you guys.
Right. We don't have a lot of footage. Sorry about that. It
was the end of the week. We were tired. We were done.
If we do get a chance to head back down there, we'll do better. So
we learned a lot this trip.
We did learn a lot this trip. And keeping in mind that we tried to cram a lot of stuff in the course of a week, which I think we accomplished that.
But we were exhausted.
Exhausted by the final day.
Yeah.
And Joel started not feeling well, and you know, by the time we got ready to go,
I was really not feeling well. And ready to be home.
Right. So I guess we'll start with the night. So this would have been Friday night? Saturday night? Friday night.
Day 6 evening.
So this would
we went back to Epcot.
Yeah. We went back to Epcot. Joel's parents and us, that's not proper grammar, but we're going with it, went to check out the Epcot experience. This was kind of tucked away.
Yeah. It took a little bit of searching to find it. Especially
with all the construction going on. But we ended up finding it, and this, if you're not sure of, is a video that was shown at D23. The big expo that they have in California, where they had this like giant model set up, and we do have a video of that will get posted probably as soon as like the nighttime show from Magic Kingdom gets up.
Probably like 3 videos ago.
So we'll make sure we get that up so you can get a look at it. And basically it shows stuff that is coming to Epcot, which that is delayed indefinitely, I think, at this point.
Who knows when it will actually open with this whole coronavirus thing.
I think they were hoping for it all to be done by
sometime in 2020.
Yeah, which that won't happen.
I don't think so.
But there's a lot of neat rides coming, and
Guardians of the Galaxy and Ratatouille and
and
the Moana water thing.
Mary Poppins.
Yep, Cherry Tree Lane.
Type things.
Yeah,
so
there's lots of stuff coming.
You'll see that video. I will get it up, I promise. I promise you that. But anyway.
Hold them to it.
In the room where they hold it, they have the model that they showed at the D23 Expo, which it has different things that symbolize the attractions that are coming. And then they play like a 10 or 11 minute video that kind of showcases and lays out all the information for the stuff that is.
Yeah, and it's like a 360 video, so it's like playing all around you. And then the lighting and stuff changes on the model. And so it kind of highlights whatever it's talking about.
So it was really neat to see that and see the stuff that they are building up to. But as you said, because of the whole COVID thing and delaying construction there, who knows when it'll all be done.
Yeah, they also had a bunch of really fun like photo opportunities. So you'll see some of those pictures too that we took advantage of.
We'll put those at the end so you can take a look at that.
Yep.
So a lot of neat photo opportunity things. You were able to see all the posters that they had hanging up at the expo this year, I think. It was
2019.
2019. That's what it was, this past year. So just a really neat experience. And on a food related note, because it wouldn't be one of our videos if we didn't focus on the food. Was this the night they got the poutine?
Yes.
Yeah. So we stopped at the Canadian Pavilion and I had some poutine. I don't know if I got pictured. I think I have a picture of it.
Yeah.
So we'll put that in here and you'll see that. What I remember is that it was delicious.
I'm pretty sure that like I had one tiny bite and then you scarfed the rest of it up.
Yeah, sounds about right. So that was really good. Glad we had a chance to get that. And then also we did get a Mickey pretzel because
it's iconic and you got it.
It wasn't great.
It was the end of the night. It probably had been sitting out all day.
But you know, we went ahead and got that, and we got the cheese that everyone raves about. That's more plastic than it is dairy.
Yep.
So yeah, that
was the end of the night.
The end of the night, really. We went back and crashed, and that was all she wrote for that night.
Friday.
The next day really started with really a hectic morning because we had to get everything ready for the Magical Express for later in the day.
And well, we had the Magical Express, and what you can do since we were flying Southwest is you can check your luggage at your hotel, and they take it to the airport for you, and then you don't have to deal with it at the airport. So we were trying to get that accomplished, and we had a reservation for brunch, which we'll talk about later. So then we had to get to brunch at a specific time, and we didn't realize how long the line to check our luggage was going to be.
Well, the issue is you tend to play luggage musical chairs because you have to rearrange your luggage so that you're not over 50 pounds.
We didn't have any problems going.
We were close.
We were close.
We were pretty close with at least one of the bags.
Yeah, you stand behind the in-line people who have to play luggage roulette.
That being said, Disney does pretty well with moving the line as fast as they can.
And it actually did go faster than I expected it to.
So that was done, and then we had to get the scooter returned for your dad, so that had to be up front at a certain time. So it is a hectic morning. We weren't leaving till later in the afternoon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had to catch the Magical Express like around 2 or 2:30.
2:30. Usually it picks you up about 4 hours before your flight, I think, somewhere in there.
And I think our flight was at 6.
Yeah, so we got our luggage checked and got that all squared away, and then we headed off to Disney Springs for brunch. We ended up calling a Lyft, or getting a Lyft for that.
Right.
Just because we didn't want to deal with the buses was the main issue with that. And unfortunately we didn't get a lot of time at Disney Springs, so the most we can really share with regards to that experience is we did get to the World of Disney store.
Yep, which was ginormous.
It was
and
a huge store.
Honestly, they had just about everything we had seen in the other stores the whole trip. So you probably could, for a lot of things, wait till the end, grab everything there if you wanted to.
And it was kind of a rainy and dreary day.
Yeah, it was our one bad weather day.
Yeah. But it wasn't like raining, it was just kind of drizzling.
Where you got damp.
Yeah.
And we were kind of upset because we were like, oh man, that's the day to be at the parks because everyone would stay at their hotel room maybe.
Yeah, so we did check out we did see some of the stuff, like there was a Lego store there and we saw some of the outside decorations and things like that. But the highlight obviously there is we had brunch at Art Smith's Homecoming.
Yes. This was one of our must-do restaurants.
This was probably the only restaurant that I had input to say that one we have to do.
Right.
The rest I didn't really care so much about, aside from Coral Reef when we went there anyway. But this was the one restaurant.
Ohana was good too.
Ohana was good. But this was the one that I really wanted to go to. I'd heard, and everybody we've watched has raved about this food, and it did not disappoint.
No, it was delicious. We totally over-ordered. You'll see a video of all the stuff that we ordered. I think we ordered just about every appetizer because we wanted to try them all.
Right.
And then we got our entrees, and then because we had the meal plan, we got dessert too. None of us could eat dessert. We took it all to go.
Yeah.
But it was so good. I mean, pretty much everybody got some version of fried chicken, I think.
Right. I mean, we didn't get the fried chicken.
Because it was brunch.
Right. What we got, most of us, was chicken tenders or that type of thing. So unfortunately we didn't try the actual fried chicken there, but
I think it's the same concept.
It's pretty similar.
Yeah.
I think Joelle mentioned that we did get all the appetizers.
Yeah, I have the menu on my phone right now, and the only one we didn't get was the house-made donuts, which we got for dessert.
For dessert, yeah.
So we pretty much tried everything. We had tried their biscuits, which they had blackberry jam and a sawmill gravy, which were good. We also got biscuits with some of our meals, so we had a lot of biscuits.
Everything had biscuits with it. So, and that was one that we didn't realize it till after the fact. So looking back, we wouldn't have gotten those biscuits.
Right, because we didn't realize we were getting them with our meal. We also got fried green tomatoes,
which I didn't know how I'd feel about those, but they were actually really good.
Yeah, they were super good.
Even if you're not a fan of fried green tomatoes, if someone in your party likes them, get them and try them because
they were delicious.
Yeah, I mean they were just really good.
Yeah.
Really worth trying at least.
And then we also got the Church Lady Deviled Eggs, which I would say were good, but they didn't. There was kind of the one thing that didn't live up to my expectations. Yeah. Those got
hyped pretty high, if I remember right. And to be completely honest, I know I had them, but I don't remember them.
They tasted like deviled eggs.
Yes.
I mean, you got they were super filled, which was awesome, but they just tasted like deviled eggs.
So they look pretty.
They did look pretty. And then for a regular meal, We got a few duplicates, I think.
Yeah, I think Don, who is Joelle's dad, and myself got the Hallelujah biscuits, which has stuff on it.
Yeah, it's an open-faced biscuit with his famous fried chicken, 2 over easy eggs, pimento cheese, bacon, and smothered in gravy.
Yep. So
Pretty much a heart attack on a plate.
you know.
But delicious.
Yep.
Mom got the French toast, which I think was perfect, was fine.
Yeah.
But that's not really what they're
No,
known
you're
for.
not. It's not really somewhere that you're gonna go that you want to get French toast.
Yep, and I got the Hush Puppy Benedict, which is kind of like his twist on Eggs Benedict.
Right.
So you have Hush Puppy cakes topped with fried chicken tenders, poached egg, ham, and a pimento hollandaise. And it was delicious. The hollandaise, like I would have, like,
Drank it?
yeah, out of a cup. It was so good. And then you said Nikki had.
She had cheese grits, whatever she had.
Okay, so she had the Hamilton, which would be pimento cheesy grits with kale, over easy eggs, ham, and bacon, spicy hollandaise, and fried shallots. Now, if I remember, I'm pretty sure she enjoyed that too.
Yeah, I think she did. And then Luke, I think, got. So we're guessing that Luke got the Hallelujah biscuit as well. It seemed to be a popular one, at least among our table.
Yeah, definitely.
It seemed like, at least for me, I think it gave you kind of a taste of a lot of things on the menu.
Yeah.
And keeping in mind the brunch menu is different from.
Yeah, the brunch is
everything.
only available Saturdays and Sundays from 9 to 1.
Right.
So you definitely have to be intentional. And we had originally had it a reservation for dinner the night before, but
Right.
we were too pooped and full that we actually switched it to brunch the night before.
Yeah.
So it was kind of neat that we got to try that.
Yeah. So as we already mentioned, then Disney Springs was kind of a whirlwind. We ended up
Right.
spending a lot of snack credits there, and we went over that in the Disney Hall as far as stuff that
Right,
we
that we
got through
picked
that. Because we just had to use up those credits before we left.
Yeah, you use them or you lose them, and
And that
why
added
spend money
to
on
our
stuff that you
close
don't?
to 50-pound bag. So it was just kind of a whirlwind of a day. I think
Yeah.
we had a great time in the trip, but I think we were all ready to kind of get home.
Yeah.
At that point, especially since Joelle wasn't feeling well. I know her mom wasn't feeling that great at that point, so we're just kind of tired and ready to just get home.
Yeah, unless you intentionally make Disney relaxing, it's not relaxing. It's not one of those vacations where you go and sit by the pool.
It's
You definitely go.
definitely one you can overexert yourself.
Yeah.
So you do have to kind of pace yourself, accept the fact that you're not going to get to everything.
Yeah, I think after this trip, we've kind of decided that when/if we go back to Disney, we're gonna be more intentional about maybe just making one thing each day that we want to accomplish. Like that's
Right.
our one must do, and then we'll
Mhm.
kind of leave the rest of the day open, so we have a little bit more time to meander through the parks and
Yeah.
catch a little bit more of stuff that we didn't catch this time.
Exactly. So, and having been there twice now, we don't have to push ourselves as much to
Right.
try to accomplish those types of things, and we'll see with regards to the new rides and whatnot as far as when
When they
we'll get
open.
down there and when they'll open and that type of thing.
Yeah, let us know, because I just saw on Facebook that Disney is going to announce its reopening plan tomorrow to be approved by Florida and all the government and stuff. So let us know, would you go back to Disney as soon as they open? Like, would you go to Disney as soon as they open? Would you wait a little bit? Like, we've been talking, we kind of had a plan to go back in the fall and just go for like one of the Halloween parties or the Christmas parties, and then maybe spend a day at Epcot. And now we're thinking, maybe we should wait till 2021? What would you do? Let us know.
Yeah. Just looking at the immediate future, there's probably a good chance they're gonna keep it at a certain percent of the park being filled anyway,
Right.
so it may be a hassle to try to even get in.
Yeah, we were thinking that
So
because there'll be fewer people allowed in the parks, that the reservations will be booked
yeah.
for the
So
rest of the year.
or we'll wait and see what happens.
Yep.
I don't know where we're going with it, but I think that is going to do it for this, because the only thing left is we went home, caught a
Yep.
plane. That's not that exciting.
One exciting thing is we had 3 seats for just the 2 of us on the way home.
That we did.
That was exciting.
So we want to thank you guys for going along this journey with us. It's been a long one.
Yeah.
But We finally made it through everything. Don't forget there will be pictures at the end. And as always, because we didn't mention it at the beginning of the video, check out our social media. That'll show up at the bottom of the screen. Give us a follow there. And we thank you so much for all the support and all the comments and all the likes and watches and all that stuff that you guys give to us throughout your days, because we know that time is valuable. So we thank you for spending
Hang
it
out
with
with
us.
Yeah.
And as always, let us know in the comments, what would you like to see us try? We're always open to different ideas. We've got some recipes coming up that we're going to get out there. We've got
a couple different things. We started a new subscription box.
Yep, we've got the desk go up.
So that'll be something totally different than anything we've done before, and maybe a bit of a surprise. And then I sent my grandma a while back like a care package, and you'll see I have a video putting that together too.
Yeah, so thanks so much guys for watching, and until next time, take care, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.